Yo, 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 yo. We're about to get our game in here. We got a 2-game morning, possibly. We got a small 2-game morning. And then we're going to gonna get some stuff cut up today too, man. Some stuff cut up today, hopefully. Then we'll kind of see how things go. But we'll jump into it. Can't go wrong with it, you know what I mean? We do have Clemson on the schedule today. We already did our recruiting. I wanted to try to get some stuff done. We are going to Death Valley. All right, we can't go wrong. We can't go wrong, you know what I mean? We're either about to find out the extreme hard way or what.
Clemson Memorial Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Georgia Southern Eagles and the Clemson Tigers. Reese Davis, Ben Cobb, Jesse Palmer with you.
It's nice to see the Hill this year too, again, man. Especially as a true Clemson fan. Maybe we're coming in as an away team, and this game's gonna be pretty nice this year, anyways. But hopefully we can hold it tight. Hopefully we can have a good football game. Got a lot ahead of us here, though. 77 down here in Death Valley. Morning, sir. Morning, sir. How are you?
The Tigers offense will go on the attack.
Threw 2 picks. They threw 52 times last week. 2 picks, sacked 3 times. They got deep receivers is what they have. They have speed all over them, man. So we've got to make sure we're just maintaining the backside is going to be your biggest thing. It does not look like they had a good rush last week. So we're going to try to see what we can do.
Running inside. It's Davidson. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass.
Way to stand them up, baby.
No chance to run, but still a good game.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Got it, looking for a first.
He's out. Yes. Yes, based on that hit, he went out. We got a 4th down, boys. Let's go. Starting strong here.
Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down. Lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down. And do
They are so fast. So fast, man. I'm probably going to have to put in my backup quarterback, too. He's also a senior, though. But he literally has, like, 20 more speed than Max here. We're going to see how Max starts off. The boys are all composed, or decomposed, I guess.
They'll run it from the gun.
There's one. We're going to get a bunch of those today. Back spasms? Nah, fam, you're staying in.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I'm going to have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football. That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Muscling ahead on third.
There we go.
That ought to be enough to move the chains and give Georgia Southern a first down.
And those RPOs can confuse the defense, can cause a little bit of hesitation, and that hesitation was just enough. Hand it off, get the first down on third down.
Makes the grab. It's Dallas. They make the stop.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to have a lot of injuries here. We're going to have a lot of banged up boys. We're going to try to look at the RPOs and then look to see what we can do to run it. Oh, come on. Sammy Brown's just too fast. A little heavy ankle there, bud.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, if you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
3rd and 6 yards to go. He wants to change this route. Johnson looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Eagles are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back.
Oh.
Stop is made.
Sammy Brown's about to have like 45 freaking tackles, man. This shit's loud as fuck, too.
Perfect timing to call that pass.
It's getting banged up.
Here in the red zone, everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for
Come on, 5-3. I need you to hold that block for a second longer, brother.
It's 1st and goal.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
Let's go. We are starting here, boys.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him.
I'm pretty sure my heart's going to explode this morning, but it's fine.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
There we go, kid. There we go, kid.
But nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. He's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end.
Man, my safety is fucking dead.
They were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Oh, I almost had a user pick with a defensive lineman. Let's go, though. 2 stops, boys. 2 stops.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it.
Give me the block. Turn around.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. At the end of that play, whistles blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield, it's Hollins. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down.
Ah, shit. I didn't see him till late.
Fires complete. He's
We got,
yards short of the 1st down.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
On 4th down, going to the air.
come on.
Make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on down.
That sucks because,
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
we need no freaking
They'll run it
issues.
behind the big guys on the left.
We need no issues, so we do give them one there, man. We've got to figure that one out,
That's a
though.
great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical.
Not
and
back
he
off,
impacts
back-
the defense
Fuck
because of
me.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're small.
Let's go, baby.
Any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle. That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
No, come on, 18.
Hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Training staff will take a look and will step aside.
We give him the punt again,
Send the
man.
punt team out.
That one, leave that one. Leave that one.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end
We've got,
zone for a touchdown.
we've got them to punt 3 times now. We've got them to punt 3 times. This is our freaking football game, boys. Come on.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Takes us to the second
They make
quarter.
the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Johnson wants to throw it.
Yeah, there's one. That's on me, though. I got to go back and run there. We've been having a lot better chance on the ground.
Defensive backs have
This is gonna be rough.
You think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs in the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The option, the keeper. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk
That
of yardage.
one's on me, though.
The defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Trying to get a fucking pop on him, dude. Yeah, they are coming off a loss.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down man is.
He pushes his way down.
I just threw a bad pick. I mean, that's the big thing there.
Now on 2nd and goal. The run inside. It's Davidson. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. That was an important stop there as they try
You're
to
good, Noodle.
hold them to a field goal on this drive.
I'm just having a heart attack.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad.
All right, we give up 3, man. We give up 3.
Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
I just had one. I'm about to grab another one.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started.
We're going to have to start subbing out
Vitally important to take care of the football this time.
our running back as well. David is getting beat up. 20-yard run at 3rd, baby. Let's go. That looks good. That looks good on the stat sheet, baby. That looks good on the stat sheet. Let's go, kid.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical right front in the trenches. And this running back, his ability to break
Oh, I need a D to come upfield there, 8-4. I think that's Hines.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
I'm trying to force way too much there.
The defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Using the quick game, they convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
There's some room.
Sorry, bring Gibbs in here. Get Gibbs rolling too. Get Gibbs rolling too, boys.
And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Hollins. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside.
Gibbs is in it too, baby. Let's go.
Comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with
I had nothing there. I should have went inside the guard.
It's
a hard read.
To make a stop here.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line.
We had a corner off. They had a corner off offsides.
See if it stands.
We'll take that all day.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and the second one, usually he takes me.
They'll move the tight end. They're going to run it.
touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in, and down here giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the
Let's go, baby. Work like a charm.
Touchdown, Eagles.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts.
We just got to keep them slow, man. We got to over top coverage every freaking play, over top coverage. Offensive wise, slow it down, be us.
I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Have to make a name for our program. Have to make a name for our program.
So an 82-yard drive there, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short.
All right, next one we got to kick right.
On the return, they'll mark him at the 19. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Off the play fake on first
Get to him, get to him.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26.
I can't get off that. I love that.
Going for the big play.
Ooh, come on. I mean, great toss there, baby. But come on, boys.
They have just 3 measly points on the
He
board.
snuck that one right in the middle of that too, man.
Yeah, make something happen. And listen, if I'm this defense, I want to keep them right where they're at. Done a great job all game keeping them in check. Don't let them get some cheap points going into the half, get momentum, and start feeling confident.
Come on now. We can't start letting up now, boys.
I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on
Way to bust off that.
is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that
They call timeout. Love to see it.
You're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Put the head stick on him. Call another timeout there. We'd love to see that.
And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot. Get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first.
Gotta hit that tackle, boys.
Starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Johnson. Brought down.
Come on.
Those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice...
And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone.
Keep throwing it. Keep throwing it.
It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, You've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give.
Let's go, Gibbs.
They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a
We're
chance
smart
to
enough.
do
We're going to half, bro. There's no reason for me to hike the ball in.
One more snap.
Come on now. Come on. We're up by 11 at half, boys. We're up by 11 at half.
Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Longhorns.
Texas wins that, if you guys didn't know.
Team locked up in a tight one in this matchup of top 10 teams. We haven't even hit the half here today, and it's already shaping up to be an instant classic. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is.
Didn't even get to see those 3 games, brother.
Game in Death Valley. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team.
Yeah, we got to put David back in.
Not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big
See how he's looking, and then we'll sub for Gibbs. Like, Gibbs has got to be my spell today. We just got to keep the run game going. If we're going to pass, it's going to be RPO. I don't think we're throwing downfield, to be truthful.
And the Tigers will kick it off to start the second
And then
half.
defense, we got to keep over top of them. Basically, we just kind of roll from there, man.
It's Murphy. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. It's working. Why change?
He's got his ankle. Maybe good to run some more here with Gibbs. Try to get stuff moving, especially like RPO based.
Telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question.
All in with the
Like, as a
big
defensive
pickup for
lineman,
us.
And you're pounding the rock. Like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Johnson looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taking
Sammy Brown is too powerful, man.
He just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football.
That's a pass interference, Blue.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. The kick is on its way.
Damn. Thought I had more of a corner.
Will hit at the 7, and they can corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
Clemson jumps to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Nice move to pick up yardage.
Come on. They're coming out adjusted, which is fine.
The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover.
Way to stand them up.
Back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll move the wide receiver. Gives it on the option. There to stop him at the 43.
We're going to start getting this run offense going here on me, I think.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Go, kid.
About 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
They're going to tempo the shit out of me, bro.
Back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up. Defense has to be ready.
Let's go.
He has enough to move the
Come on, my guy. Like, Jesus Christ.
Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Running inside. It's Davidson. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake.
Oh, that was... He's out. He's out. He's out.
Incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds. Gets the back moving. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
No, he won't.
And the defense gets
Take your field goal, Ho.
at the 35.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt.
He banged it.
That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
We have to get an offensive stance going here, man. They came out, they adjusted. We just got to put it together. I'm also going to bring back in David here.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Come on. I feel like Burley was all up in my face on 6'7" or 6'4" there.
And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
The give on the inside. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort. Really good.
They're bringing. That's Dallas. What? He's injured on a block. Come on, brother. They're bringing a little bit more stunts on me here.
Will get us up to date on his condition. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Might be changing the route. second down, they'll go to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. A lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Let's go, baby.
Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. From the gun, running back gets the give.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job of handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find a positive offense.
Johnson looking to throw. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on MK if they can stop him on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Defense
Damn it.
maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone.
No, sir, I have not. No, sir, I have not. I've been I actually just had one of yours. Just had one of those Crimsons. I'm now on a Royal Berry over here. Sweating my ass off. Encroachment, though, baby. Let's go. I thought that was on me. Not gonna lie. Mr. Jenkins, how are you this morning, sir? Well, I have you.
So instead of getting off the field on fourth down, the offense has a first and 10. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
We are in the thick of it, as they would say. We are in the thick of it.
Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Call near the sticks. It's Bradshaw. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Eagles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the gun, the ground game. Defense there to stop.
Takes us to the fourth right there, boys. Takes us to the fourth. Come on. So hot in the damn shot to do.
After 3 periods of play, and these two running backs have
Yeah, I feel
gone
every day
head-to-head.
so far. I mean, it's not too bad up here in the Northeast. Maryland, it's 65 here where I'm at. But I mean, it is, you know, 7:45 right now, so. Then I've got the AC on 65.
Like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play.
And I'm in the basement of the house, you know what I mean? Like, I put all the stops in. Put all the stops in.
Got it behind the line. It's Taylor. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Third down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. They'll try to run for it. Got enough space.
Let's go.
And they'll finish the run. And the
Let's fucking go.
touchdown Eagles.
75 here right now, but index is supposed to hit 115 today in Michigan. Nah, fam. Nah, fam. I mean, we are in the dead of summer, but like, good God. You know what I mean?
He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
The AT unit on the
DM is
field.
freaking hurting, brother. We're getting him out. Gibson's coming back in.
And the
Next
extra point
possession.
splits the uprights,
We just
and
got to
the
keep the
lead
ball rolling
moves to
here.
15. Precise,
Kicking left here on this one.
execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's out of bounds. That's not good, sir. Damn it. 0 air movement. It's inducted heat. Treats the probably. Yeah, good God. That's like the shitty part too, because it's your own conditions that just make it hotter than it needs to be, kind of thing.
Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these, and they're going to get this.
There we go, baby.
In this game.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I don't love the play call at this juncture. In the
You
game.
got to get a full stop here, man.
Shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
I'm not even getting off the line in time. We'll do that, though. We can do that, though. Punt it. Give me the ball back, Clemson. Give me the ball. Yeah, we're all. So it's my my little dynasty that I start, man. I do usually one a year. It usually dies out. So hopefully the boys get going. I didn't play last night, but Nighthawk, Breezy, Notorious, Bobcat, King Walrus, all those guys played. Absolute played offline, so I ended up going to bed, and glad though to be here this morning, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean?
He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom.
Let's go, baby.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
We needed that, man. We needed that so much. God, we needed that.
And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown.
Need those ankles back? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
On the run from inside.
Let's go. Sit down.
To stop the return man.
Do it now.
Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going.
Oh, good unders. Good unders there.
Really nice.
They ran stick is what they ran on that play.
First down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down.
Going under the running back.
Outside the pocket, let's go. Soft spot in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
They may speed it up here, which is freaking wild, but understandable.
This coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off.
We get another hit on Biz. Get to him. Let's go, kid.
Quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You got to get that penetration, you know what I mean? We got to get that penetration.
He really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
I'll tell you what, though, man, I'm still about to have a heart attack. This is one of the roughest games I'll probably play all year, besides the user games.
Second down, he'll throw it.
Outside.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the
Way to secure that tackle, baby boy. Way to secure that tackle.
Bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable.
God
Really
bless.
nice job of executing.
Really putting together a threat.
Tudor!
First, it's at the 37.
What is up, my boy? What is up, my boy?
They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Grabbed in the backfield.
Thank you for that tackle, baby.
And good coverage
hanging out, man. That's what I'm talking about, brother. I appreciate you stopping in this morning.
And defensively,
I know
this is
y'all
exactly
are
what
some
you want,
busy
right?
men
You've got the big lead, so
out
you
there
can play
doing
big
hard
zone
work
coverages.
things.
Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Wants to throw it. Quick screen to the speedster up line.
2-3 all over him, baby.
Safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's always interesting how people.
Hey, man. Yeah,
like,
I love you guys for being blue collar, too.
There's not a lot to gain.
Not gonna lie.
Try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot.
Like, I remember my early mornings. Those military early mornings hit different, man.
To be just a hair short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on
Shit,
the
wrong
field.
button.
Down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming.
I hit the wrong button there.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice out.
Just trying to shit my pants and go home. Hey, boss, I shit my pants.
Now from inside the red zone. Got his
Ball's out. Run. Run. Block out.
makes the grab and room to run. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Nice job by the defense.
Let's
forcing the
go,
fumble.
baby.
That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed.
I have
takes
just
it
the
back
thing.
all the way for a
Taco
touchdown. That was the
Bell.
definition of a
Bro, how do they
fortuitous
throw
play.
to 63? He's got to be a left tackle or some shit. My boss is like, suck it up, go back to work. Like, you got two sides of your pants. Use the other side now. See, you guys are, yeah, just flip them inside out. What's wrong with you? You guys are at the office. I'm at the
And the
office,
extra
too.
point is good.
As I look at the morning messages roll in,
And score.
the fun thing is, like, half of us get to the office when I have my office days, like Wednesday, Thursdays, tomorrow on Thursday.
And they did.
I'm in at like 7:15-ish. Dudes don't start rolling in until 9, and they still take off at 2 o'clock. It fucking doesn't make sense to me,
Just
man.
into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the returner will be
Wish I had
knocked
hybrid.
down.
A hybrid's so, like
Tigers sending
COVID,
out
don't get me
their
wrong.
offense, ready
COVID
to
was
get this
shitty.
drive started.
But COVID was the best for everybody that hybrid works.
The run inside. It's Davidson. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Like even when the military time, man, I was
They'll give it to Johnson.
I happened to be on a
26, but that'll be enough for this offense to
OPT,
go to work on first down.
and we had like a bunch of shit going on in the world at the time as well, kind of on the backside, and I was working in a skiff. They ended up sending us home and being like, "Hey, work from home," which I had to work from home was absolutely wild and like diabolical. It was amazing though. It was a good time. And then now working back for the military as a contractor,
40-yard line, give him 5 on that one.
and being able to have the hybrid is very freaking nice, to be truthful.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Let's go, kid.
Push it all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Such a nice guy.
Well, they're trying to
Digital,
run the
what's up, brother?
football there, just nowhere
I
to
am
go.
good.
They got
I am good.
dominated
We
up
are just sweating our asses off right now against Clemson. The score looks nice. I'll tell you that much. I will tell you that much.
Sure hands, it's more.
This football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep fighting.
Yeah. Other than that, man, I mean, we're not doing too bad right now. You mind? No, I mind. No, I mind.
Really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put
Statement.
together consecutive victories.
Statement.
In this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season
Statement game. I think we got a presser coming too, boys. I think we got a presser coming today. We got a presser after every game, to be truthful. This league, we will have a press every freaking game.
game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Digital, did you hang? How long did you hang last night with the boys, Digital? I know you're in there for a little bit at least. Let's check the stats. Let's check the stats. About 10:30. Ah, so you're like right around the same time I got out of there then. We need to go +1 in the turnover battle. Playing some GTA in the background. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like we were able to shut down a lot of it. Like a lot of their stuff, man. Can I not see my guy? There we go. All right, let's get some stuff set, you know what I mean? Damn, bro, let me cut that for myself here. All right, boys, all right. Welcome in. It's week 2. If you guys, week 2. If you guys got any questions, please let me know. We're gonna start with the elephant in the room. Death Valley's loud as fuck. All right, Death Valley is loud as fuck. More than happy to come into Clemson and put some points up against them, man. Big plays, and I'm gonna give big shout outs to the offense for moving down the field. That's gonna be a big thing this morning. They were able to kind of stay balanced. We didn't take any deep shots. We knew what we kind of wanted to get with. That was our big goals there. Murphy with the punt return for the touchdown in the 4th to kind of set us apart and give us the actual nail in the coffin. We're more than happy to see that, to be truthful with you guys. Then we kind of just took everything that we could by stride. We'll see what we can do. You know, we have some big weeks ahead of us. The Sun Belt is not an easy conference to get out of, so that's going to be another big test for us as we move forward. And next week we have Jacksonville State, the Gamecocks. So we're going to go in. We're going to try to see what we can do with those guys as well. We are looking at next week right now, trying to see who we want to start, who we want to sit. It's going to be the big things. You know. We had to lay him down, lay him out, you know, put him on the table. We're more than happy to be here. Camaro Noodle, you're welcome. You're welcome. We have any questions from the press? Anybody? It was a long day, tell you that. Happy to pull up our second win here at Georgia Southern, Hell Southern, you know what I mean? Get after their asses, that's our slogan, we stay with it. We're just going to continue, keep going. It's Coach Nick Noodle. I have one digital, please. Ask away, sir. Where are the cheerleaders? Well, our cheerleading here at Southern, it's actually made of a lot of male cheerleaders. They are on the field down by the end zone where we put up all of the points that we could. We're happy to kind of see them, celebrate our victories as we celebrate their victories. All right, if no further questions, we will move back into locker room. I gotta address my my coach kind of thing. Oh no, we got one. How do you feel after going in and dominating Clemson? We really didn't expect to dominate. I expected this to be a close game. I expected to see our defense, hold to, and I'm happy that they did. They held Vizia pretty good. I think he was around 50% completion. They were only 30% on third down, so I do give our defense kind of the golden egg here. 30% on third down. We were +1 in the turnover margin. We did have a pick thrown early. We were able to make up with that with a pick of our own and a fumble recovery. Max going 15 for 19 with 128. He did really well for us today. And then David running for 21 carries and 89 yards. And Gibbs came in and ran for 33 behind him to keep him fresh. We just got to get him rested, get him into medical, make sure his recovery's going well this week, get him taped up. And then we'll see how next week goes as we pull into Jacksonville State and kind of reset ourselves back here in the Sun Belt. Hopefully we can keep moving, get everything going, and make this a league this year, that a conference that we get into, and we kind of stay at the top of it if we can. All right. Good shit, boys. Made them 0-2 to start the season. I believe coming off this week, the momentum in your favor going to week 3. It better be in my favor. We did just plus up our coach 2 whole levels as well right there. 2 whole level plus up for our coach, bro. Let's fucking go. That was just for the ball game, too. That should advance us right there, though. What are our chances? Take the ship. Oh, I don't know about the ship, bro. If we make it to the playoffs, we're going to be hurting. We got a lot of kids that want to leave the school, too, which is just absolutely wild. Look at this. Good God, brother. Playing style. Which, that's just because we didn't have yardage. We're not meeting our marks for yards. Which I don't know if we do or we don't, but we're not, we're just rolling with what we got with, man. Playing time's probably the only thing that's going to keep us alive. Yep, there we go. We advance, boys. Thank you. No, thank you, Coach Noodle. Let's check our weekly here. Anybody at risk? DM's probably at risk, to be truthful, man. The man's been getting blasted. Helms had no practice, which he was hurting too. Yep. All right. We'll take a look at the field as well. I'll do recruiting once I play my game. So Miami's got Wake Forest this week. Matt's South Florida has FCS Southeast. Northern Illinois has Arizona. Old Dominion has East Carolina. Troy's at Mizzou. Georgia Tech has FCS Southeast. Mississippi State at South Carolina. Sacramento State at North Dakota State. I actually want to see that game. It's in Sacramento. I was hoping to see the North Dakota stuff, but Central Michigan against Wyoming. Texas State against North Texas. That'll be a pretty good matchup. And then Arkansas State against TCU. You've got some pretty good stuff going, man. Top 25. Let me move my round. So, big teams up there. Ohio State lost to Texas this past week, so of course they moved down. Michigan and Alabama. I thought Michigan lost early. We can go look. We'll go look at that real quick. Yeah, so they lost this week by 2. Oh, Michigan lost this week to Oklahoma. Okay. And then Bama lost to Kentucky. Woo-wee. Teams being talked about right now. Doesn't look like anybody from the Dynasty side. So Miami still stays ranked. Still, you advance. Do I move? Oh, rankings. Let me check. No, you're at 6, sir. Still at 6. Texas jumped from 7 all the way up to 1. They beat Ohio State, and that was a huge jump. I figured they would at least, like, you guys would probably stay 6 or even move down 1, but you also played FCS team. That's why, Noodle, you didn't move anywhere. I mean, Oregon beat Oklahoma State, Dane beat Rice, Georgia beat Western Kentucky, Indiana beat, an FCS, and you beat an FCS. Conference standing wise, I don't know if we've had any conference games. Yeah, we've had no conference games yet, so. We've got myself with Georgia Southern, Crows, Old Dominion, then DYNASTY's Troy, I think. The Heisman race, your guy does drop out of it, Noodle. Tony drops out of it. Who poses the biggest threat, like team-wise? I mean, I feel Noodle because he has a faster team than everybody else. If we can slow him down, if we play, like, once we hit the playoffs, if we're in the playoffs, we just got to slow him down. Derek has a pretty good team with Georgia Tech, and then Hawk has a pretty good team with Mississippi State. Even though they don't think they have good teams, they do. Absolute's been playing stellar football, to be truthful. He's played really, really good football, so we'll kind of see. And DYNASTY is one of those guys that's just kind of hasn't said anything but is there. So we do pull 110 coach points out of that as well. I'm going to actually go look and see. I think one of them is the game results, right? Beating like a top team or something when it gets a higher rank. Clemson wasn't ranked, though. Fumbles, recovery, interceptions. We did get that win. We had a bunch of touchdowns. I don't think we had anything crazy there, though. So stat-based, maybe? Where did I pull 100 freaking points from? Was that just from TDs? Maybe it was. Maybe it's just from touchdowns. My 80 expectation, I mean, I'm trying to get ranked, man. If I can get ranked, I could pull another 50 Dynasty points. And then beating Appalachian State, which we got them later in the year. I think they're like in the middle of the year somewhere as well. Yeah, at 9. Yeah, I've got 2 games. I got one against Crow and one against DYNASTY. And then the rest is CPU, but at the same time, we just got to keep going. Houston's ranked. God damn, dude. I'm about to be fighting them for my life over here against my non-conference games, man. That's also crazy for us to not be able to do anything against FCS Southeast and then come into Clemson and have a game like that. That's absolutely diabolical. Love to see it, but I don't expect that at all. Let's get some coach points spent here. Go the backside of this. That's going to be our biggest thing. Off-season training boost, we're not too worried about yet. I do want the fourth quarter, though. Damn, dude. Go defense. Straight defense on that side, and then line. We've got 30 more to spend. Play absolute in week 4. Yeah, that's the thing that will derail you, Noodle, is that you're out of conference games. I mean, you can lose your out of conference games and be fine to win your conference because the ACC is a bigger conference, but you can't, like, if you lose your out of conference games, I wonder how much it hits you. That's my big thing right now, man. I've got to win everything, and then conference games we've got to be competitors in conference. I have a chance, you know, we like us guys that are not in the Power Fives, like the Sun Belt, the Conference USA, Mountain West. We've got to fight to get in those. So we got to get the, you know, the at-large bids. So I don't know if I want to go running backs or wideouts. I feel like running back's probably my better move here, and then I'll put the other 10 on my kicker, even though I don't need a boost for toughness, but I do want to get to hot hands for them, but I didn't want to pull hot hands right there. So we need 5 drafted to get master motivator, which will help us with wear and tear and then composure boost. We're not really worried about the transfer tier 3 or 4 out of that. Increase all XPs. We are worried about 1s and 2s for everybody here. So if we can get some guys drafted this year, would be great. My other coaches are spread out as well. Got 1 tactician and 1 motivator. We got master motivator for Applin, and then tactician, scheme guru guy for Mutts. So we're going to Jacksonville State. I don't know if I'm going to play my second game, man. I need my heart to calm down over here. I don't know. We got to keep you going. We're close in races here, man. God bless. All right, so I need 5, 15, 30, 40, 55, 70, 85, 95, 105. I need 105 points to get my freaking stuff going here, man. God dang it. I don't want to do this, but we're going to take him down a little bit. That way I can get some sells in on some of these other guys. Same. De La Rosa. Gonna pull these 5s off so we can try to get some sells going. Probably not my smartest idea, but I've got to get some sells. Otherwise, I'm going to be hurting here at the bottom of this. Get one right here. All right, so hometown hero. Conference prestige. We'll go conference. Standard bearer for you, bud. I think you're standard bearer too. You guys are deep into this. I would like to play a year to even be a little competitive. So yes and no. I mean, I've played, since college football's been back. I played college football for years prior to it being back, just on 14. But it's more of like getting your stuff like together as well. You can't expect to compete against everybody. I think that's the biggest thing. Yeah, Noodle doesn't run the ball either, so that will tell you a little bit of how he's been playing. And he's been running the ball. He was not a runner, but now he's been running the ball. So that tells you a little bit about how he's playing it. But digital, it's not as bad as you think with it, man. It's truly not as bad. I'm not going to play that second game. I'm going to hold off on it. It's not as bad as you think. Like, if you know how to play football and you can see what especially what the CPU is doing, what I just did with Clemson there, like, I do some like pre-looks. So before I play Jackson State, I'll go to stats and I'll look and see what stats they have. That'll tell you what they're gonna do. Like, you're gonna see either they're like, go look at them right now actually. So Jacksonville State, we'll go season stats, and then we'll go look at Jacksonville State, and I can tell you guys what they're gonna do. Like, Clemson had 52 passing attempts, which was absolutely diabolical for 1 week of football, and they lost. So that means that they were down early, and they were down late, and they just started throwing the ball, which they tried to do to me as well. But they were dinking and dunking it, and they were big about quick passes. So I took away everything over the top, so you can't beat me deep because all their guys are like 92 speed and above. Yeah, if you can Madden, you can college. I would say college to me feels faster than what Madden does, except for this year. College feels like they slowed it down a little bit. In essence, it's the same game, different speeds. It's the same game, different speeds. But so, like, looking at this, quarterbacks had 100 attempts, 4 tutties, 3 INTs. Mind you, they played 3 games. They've played 3 games here. So rushing, 40 carries, running quarterback. He's a pure runner. I think I'm in the fucking way. Bottom right. All right. So archetype for this quarterback is a pure runner. So I know that they're going to have QB scrambles. They also run the ball, 222 yards. So mind you, 3 games, so 74 a game. Savage comes in for a little bit. Both Savages. These guys are actually brothers in real life as well, not just, in my imaginary. And it looks like Lando will break tackles. He's an east-west guy, so they shouldn't be running middle. And if they do, he's going to get banged up. He's got 87 speed and 85 change of direction. He's banged up, though, right now. His arm's banged up. Krill's banged up a little bit, but not much. His throw power is 82, so he's more of a short down guy as well for accuracy base. Now the Savage boys got speed on them. 85 and 91, acceleration 98. Receiving wise though, 14 and 15 receptions and 150 and 200 yard receivers, a tight end. So that's the other thing too. These guys use the tight end a bunch, and then they basically go to one receiver who is 6'8", mind you. This guy is 6'8". And then defensive wise, you're looking like top tacklers, a safety and free safety, or all their backs. So all the defensive backs. Sack-wise, they have a defensive tackle, 93 in the middle, which he's pure power, so he's going to bust the lines open. And then INTs, which coverage, one side of the field. I put money that these guys are on one side of the field, and then you're Mike linebacker. Other than that, like that right there, boom, you're ready to take on, you're ready to take them on. But I mean, I do some scouting prior. Like, I'll go look at the roster to see speed, because I do want to see speed of the guys. I don't want to, like, come out and get completely blown out by somebody that's got 95 speed or some randomness. Like, their quarterback has 86 speed, 88 acceleration. Running back, 87 speed, 91 in acceleration. Backup running back, 85, 90. And then wideouts, like if all their wideouts are high 80s, so they shouldn't beat my defense deep, because my guys are also high 80s. So it's, on that side, it's just kind of going there. Can you hurt the fast guys on purpose in this game? No. There's a few, like, I think everybody's been kind of in a different aspect of things. So this year they didn't change the hit stick. I feel like it's different for me anyways. It's been different. I hit stick on kickoffs. If I can see a second defender coming up to, like, gang tackle, I hit stick with the first guy if I can get to him, or if it's a group of people. Other than that, I'm regular tackling. I'm pushing X, or I'm holding left trigger in A for the wrap-up tackle. We don't really go crazy off of that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't go crazy. I have been a habitual hit sticker. You can't do that this year. However, if you hit stick somebody in the open and you get a good licking on them, like I was against Clemson, you'll see their wear and tear start to go. So that is the one thing. I don't know if I didn't play Madden last year. I played Madden for like 3 games and I was like, fuck this, I'm out. But the wear and tear, that's one thing that's kind of like been crazy with the college football side. But other than that, it's really not been that bad. It's been pretty light, pretty easy kind of stuff. So it's been a hit and miss kind of thing as well, because my running backs every year die. I run too much, and I run middle, so they're getting hit by linebackers and defensive tackles, the biggest guys on the freaking field. And most of my running backs have been smaller, so that's been one of the big things. And then this year, my quarterback, he doesn't scramble, and I don't like to scramble with my quarterback. I like to have a quarterback that has the ability to scramble if needed. I don't have that with Max. I have that with my backup, which I was going to actually play my backup some on that Clemson game if I needed to, but it looked, I was able to run the ball. I was able to bring Gibbs in. DM was able to get some good runs. I mean, 21 carries, 89 yards. He was banged up. His ankle was banged up a little bit, but they'll ice him. Then we'll see we're going to Jacksonville State, so we'll see how that one goes. But other than that, I really don't feel like, the game's changed much. It's more graphics. People were bitching last year about the mid stuff. Like the, mid game, like halftime reports, because we didn't have those. Basically, it was like the ban. They would report on your game, and then you would jump right back in. It was quick. At least we get to see what's going on around the league on the big games, and then we kind of go from there. The other things they added this year, like the NIL, I think to me that's a pretty interesting thing. The NIL is very, very interesting to me, because it adds a dynamic, especially if you're at a bigger school. You can go after almost whatever you want. Like Noodle can almost go after whatever he wants. Now, the NIL at a 5-star or the 5-star NIL for a recruit is going to be like 250 and above. So, like for me, I started off with 400 points, I think. Not even 400 points. I think I started off with 170 or something like that. I'm not going to be able to recruit large, so I went after a couple 3-stars to grow my program, because I'm a 1-star program, so I go after 3-star recruits to grow my program. but I only go after 4 or 5, and then I go 2s the rest of the way. I also find guys that are low on NIL because I can make you fit into my program. I'm gonna be able to develop here. Like me, I haven't thrown much to my star wide because I know he's the pressure. Yeah, if he's and they're gonna double him up. That's a normal thing, you know. But you have to find ways. Like for you have to find ways to give it to Tony, or he's gonna transfer at the end of the year. And that's the other aspect of this is like everybody. The first year I feel has been transfer portal heavy. Which I've actually looked at maybe bringing the transfer portals down for year 1 to like 5, so we all don't lose our teams, and then go from there. But it also adds a dynamic to the game where like you are what you are, man. I mean, in my other dynasty, that's not this. You know, this DNS dynasty is with the boys. Like, there's 10 of us in it. We're having a good time. We're talking shit. We're gonna have games against each other at some point. Some guys have been baptized in this league already. Everybody will be baptized at some point. Everybody is going to see a true like football game at some point. Like I saw for week 1, FCS Southeast. It was a 24-20 game. And if I wouldn't have got the ball back at the end, I would have lost that game. And everybody's against an FCS team. Yeah, for some reason the FCS teams are overpowered for some of them some weeks. Like they turn into the national champion, like Alabama Crimson Tide teams from the 2000, like the early 2010s kind of thing. Like it's been crazy. That and then just really getting on and playing your stuff, man. Yeah, exactly. On any given Saturday. Poor Illa, exactly. Illa got dusted by Texas, man. 59-7. Crow lost to Tech last week. Whatever the hell that score was. I think it was like 44-9 or something like that. Like, let's go look at week 2 real quick. 44-7 is what Crow lost yesterday to Virginia Tech. Like, I didn't expect to beat Clemson. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I mean, like going back and looking at week 1. I don't know if we had anything in week 1 where somebody was like truly good. Like Noodle's game ended in a 28-7 win. But Noodle didn't start off strong. He scored in like the second half. It was like a 14-7 game going into halftime. He scored 2 more touchdowns. He had 2 big stops of Stanford down in the red zone. I mean, kind of like the pick that I had with my guys, with Hammond in the red zone against Clemson. I was able to hit Vizian in a throw. He pops it up, and my wheel linebacker comes and gets it. I heard it, not going to lie. Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing, man, is you have to go in. Everybody's going in with a game plan of like, oh, I'm gonna run the score up. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're gonna get obliterated in a football game if you try to continue to just to throw, and it's not working. And you have to read defense. Like if you don't read the defense that they're putting against you, your offense is not going to work. You have to adapt. You can't stay one-minded. You have to adapt. I mean, that's what I did with Clemson. I knew, hey, I don't want to give the deep ball. I'll let you have every throw underneath. And I don't even know, like, let's see how many times they threw. I'll go check and see. What did he throw? Yeah, they threw 25 times, and he had a 76% completion rate. And then rushing, they had 20 rushes total between them all. And 107 yards. I was literally able to slow it down. Even possession time. Possession time, I didn't have like a crazy possession time. Possession time, I think, was pretty even. Yeah, I had 19-21. They had 20-39. We both had 2 penalties. One of my penalties was 45 yards. Or both my penalties. One of my penalties was a larger penalty. I had 1 punt. I was able to get them stopped. Like, they were driving, and I was able to get them stopped. That's the biggest thing, too. I threw a pick, they threw a pick. They lost the fumble. I won the turnover battle. In the red zone, I was 3 for 3 for tutties. They had a field goal in the red zone only. On 3 or 4 tries. It looks like I had 5 tries in the red zone. That's why I ran, which isn't at me. You Noodle, you're doing the right thing though. Like, I feel you're seeing, hey, my passing's not working. I have to run. I think the big thing though is going to be our guys throwing picks. Like, everybody I feel is just trying to get it downfield. Like, hey, I'm gonna get this downfield. You're not though. Like, you're not gonna throw a bunch of balls deep. Like, that's not how that works, man. I would love for it to work that way. That's not how it works though. Like, here you go. Here you go. I'll give you the stats. Look at all those teams at the top of the list for interceptions. You've thrown 4 in 2 games. But you also have to look at the difference here. 7, 8, 7, 5. Texas State has 2. Miami's negative. Like, the negatives. You can't have negatives in the turnover battle. I think Hawk talked about it last night. He's like, you can't have the negative turnover battle. And that's what we're doing. We have to be better at this. And I feel if we're better at, the throws, you'll be fine. Like, because defensive, we have nobody in the top 10, nobody in the top 20, probably 30. So Matt's got 3 picks. He's at a -2 though difference. So that's the big thing too. Is like I don't know, man. Tune in for this week's Hawk Talk. I will. But that's, we got to put the stuff together. My difference is 0 right now through 2 games. I've given 2 picks, and I had a pick and a recovery. I've had 1 pick each game so far. But yeah, we're not like -4, -1, -3, -2. I don't think anybody. Am I the only one that's positive or even? Nope. There's our boy Absolute with the +2 turnover difference right now. Absolute is the only one leading. He's been able to take 4. He's given 2 picks and he's been able to take 4. He's 2 picks and 1 fumble recovery. I wonder what his other take was then. I think that's all of us. Nope, Troy. DYNASTY is also on a +1. He's thrown 1 pick and he's taken 2 picks. Wait until week 4. I mean, that's the big thing, though, man. That truly is the big thing. Turnover margin, just like in normal football, the turnover margin, and then adapting to what the defense is giving you. If you have 2 picks and you have not adapted, you're not going to win. I get it too. Like, I think the issue yesterday with some of the guys that were throwing picks, they were like, oh, I'm down, so I need to throw. Yes, you do need to throw. However, you need to change what you're throwing. You can't throw deep balls all the time, especially if your wideouts aren't fast enough. You have to find your slants, find your unders. You have to create space. You need to create plays that you have, like if you're triple stacked on the right, somebody running a post, somebody running a crosser, and somebody running a drag. Or you get them where they actually cross and they're running a corner and a post. So they cross, and hopefully they pick, you know, a cornerback or a defensive back, a safety gets picked, and one of those guys is open. If not, you need to have a check down as well. I think that's why I accelerate, like, in the RPO side, is I'm able to read that RPO quick and then either hand the ball off or I'm throwing it, one or the other. Like, it's really adapting. Like, I'm going to adapt my gameplay every week. I'm going to create the run. I'm going to, you know, get my draws that I can get, and then I'm going to kind of work from there. That's my normal football anyways. Like, that's what I did growing up. That's what I'm going to do here. We have to play normal football, play logistical football, and not give the other team the ball. If we can force, you know, short gains by them, force short gains, man. Let the clock run. Let that clock run, baby. What are they going to do? Hold the ball for 20 minutes? Like, whatever, man. You just have to that's when you have to capitalize on your possession. I think that's our other issue, too, is I don't think our guys are actually capitalizing on their possessions. And I know I'm not. I think week 1 I punted 4 times. I punted once this last week against Clemson, so that's a good thing at minimum. But we're gonna see what everybody's up to. I know Crow's about to get on here in a little bit. I'm probably gonna hold off. I don't really want to sit here though. I'm gonna get my episode written on some stuff. What's punting? Exactly. Soup, what's up, Bubba? What's up? How you doing this morning, Soup? How you doing, sir? I mean, we can bullshit for the next 20 minutes. Wait for Crow to get on. Hopefully he's not delayed today. Then we'll get our other game in this afternoon. I may be on a little bit early just to get my game in. I'm going to do that hour and then get off. Like, we've been on an hour and a half now. My goal is kind of to get my game. If depending on how everything's going, to get my game and then jump off if we don't have anything else. That, and I'm not going to play. I don't want to play both dynasties in one night. So we'll kind of see. Starting to feel better. Had a rough weekend. The bug got me this weekend. Oof. Hopefully you're rested up, man. You know, taking that water, get some Gatorade in your body, some freshen up, some hydration freshen up. That's what I've been doing. I've kind of got off Gatorade. The wife's on Gatorade still. When she's feeling down, I've been going with the hydration formula for freshen up, and it's been I feel like it's been better than Gatorade, to be truthful. Then I get a little bit more oof, you know what I mean? But yes, Soup, we are glad that you're on the up and up, my boy. On the up and up. I was going to say I did not see you on this weekend, but I was not on Sunday, really. How's it without caffeine? Well, so you're still getting like all of the things of Gatorade, and Gatorade doesn't have caffeine. But I feel like, I don't know, like my last one, the ones I've been using here lately are Critical Catch, D-Mills' stuff. Because I've got one of his old, I've got like one of his first old tubs and then one of his second old tubs. And then I have one of the remastered ones here too. And I just got another one in yesterday with some Grizzonade. So I've been drinking those as my replenishing. They do. The plants like electrolytes. Hydration, I haven't had any besides Fresh Up and almost, yeah. So that's been my big thing, is I've tried to go more with the Freshen Up side than go with the Gatorade. Plus, Gatorade has all that sugar. Freshen Up doesn't have it. Because with Gatorade, I feel drinking it, it's I don't want to say I got a sugar high. I feel like I'm still weighted down, if that makes sense. Like, you drink it, you're replenished, but I feel like I'm weighted down. With Freshen Up, with the hydration side, I feel like I drink and it's just flavored water, but it has everything that Gatorade's doing for me. So I truly do get a refresh of it. I have hydration with me at work this week since it's supposed to be in the hundreds. Yeah. Oh yeah, Noodle. And that's that kind of thing, man. You need probably 2 tubs with you, because 30 servings per, depending on. I usually double up if it's a hot day like that. I double up on it. Grizz, what's up, my boy? You sexy man. Gatorade, what it used to be when it, yeah, it's not, Gatorade is not even close to what it used to be, man. I wish Jordan could afford the monk fruit, Arcane, or Strava instead of what he uses right now. I think that is the monk fruit, it'd be 100% that, yeah. The monk fruit, where's that get imported from, though? Give me my fucking browser, bruh. Go with max tub twice a week. Gotcha. The monk fruit also is helps with the, yeah, it is expensive. It's from southern China. Okay. It's a deterrent to blood pressure stuff too. I knew that one. I just didn't know where the hell it was from. See, I don't know about Strava. That's, I mean, that one's South America, so it's closer, but I know it's sweeter. I think that would throw off some of the mixes, especially if they're getting, like, I'm not sure how they're getting their pre-mixed stuff to make the powder, but it would throw off that mix. They would probably be able to use less of it, but it would throw off that mix. And I think the how the mix sits now, because like I shake my tubs even before. I've had tubs here for probably the last year and a half that I just shake and go. Goodies too. Yeah, I feel Goodies though, they changed something. I mean, it's still good granola. Stevia, what? It's the same shit. It's Strava, stevia. Listen, try not to have a heart attack from the football game I just played. Grizz, how are you feeling this morning? Time for a 2.5 mile walk. 2.5 hour mile walk. See? Told you digital. I'm telling you, man. When I started off, the Noodle can tell you. Noodle was in here first. He can tell you, but I started out off like sweating over here, dude. And my basement's sitting at 62 degrees, and I was over here dying. So I have my sweater on. I did win, but still every week's every week's something new, man. Like Jacksonville State, these Gamecocks, like I gotta take a moment, get my shit together. You know what I mean? Take a moment, get my shit together, and then we'll roll from there, kind of thing. I mean, it's gonna be rough weeks every week. That we're trying to win ball games. I mean, we are winning ball games, thank God, but we're trying to win ball games. You know what I mean? And we're trying to do something good about it. Look at Grizz already getting his shopping in for the December seasons. That's what I'm talking about, sir. Grizz, hope you're feeling well, man. I know you're kind of all over a little bit, but at the same time, just kind of living it. You know what I mean? I don't really need that. I don't know why I pulled that off. I was about to write some notes for myself. I don't even need notes. That will get our DNS address put together this morning. Actually, while I'm thinking about that, let me get this.